But the question is, do Pokemon count as characters in the show? Personally, I was getting 1v3 before we started the cameras. I say they're not.
Gangbang.
Everybody else says that they are. What do y'all think?
I think they
Or why? Yeah. Why do y'all think it? Y'all know, yeah.
Because a good amount of them have
their personalities.
They have personalities.
They're not personified. They're not personified.
They're super personified, bro.
They're not. Meowth is.
Jerry, if you count Tom and Jerry,
Tom and Jerry are personified as
okay.
The characters.
What do you count as being personified?
They're a cat and a mouse in the show. They're not personified as a nigga who can talk. They do not have more. They are literally animals, and one's chasing the other, and that's the entire show. And nobody talks. Nobody does anything. It is literally just one nigga chasing.
So what's your line of
words
being personified? Like, what is that? Where's that line for you? Like an example too.
An example is
of like who's threading the line. You know what I mean?
Who's threading the line?
Yeah, like who is the character? Like like you know.
Give me an example. Like
Courage.
Okay.
Is that a character? Is that a
yeah? Courage is a character in the show because he is literally the main person. He's doing things. He's doing everything. He has deep thought. That's it. Human thought is really what it comes down to, is being able to have human thoughts.
They have combat strategy.
So wait.
That's not human
So
thought.
when Pikachu dives in front of Ash as like a fire blast is coming at him and takes the full hit because he knows his man can't take it.
Animals do that.
How about this?
My girlfriend's dog does that all the time.
Hey,
how about this, bro?
Is that not intelligent thought?
It's not human thought.
How about this?
I gotta save my boy.
Pikachu.
It's not human thought.
Pikachu not wanting to evolve into Raichu because he knows Raichus get more angry as they evolve.
First off, I don't remember that, so
that's a whole episode.
I'm not saying it's not, but how do they know that that's Pikachu's reasoning?
Because they personify that in the show. Because like that's the reasons he gives. He doesn't like the way he sees Raichu, and he knows that if he evolves, he's gonna turn more like that. So he doesn't want to evolve. So he wants to stay a Pikachu.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know about that. It seems like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know enough about that.
What about the feeling of betrayal when Charmander gets left in the rain and he's holding the leaf over his tail so it doesn't go burnt, so it doesn't burn out and die?
Dogs do that, nigga. Stray dogs be sad and betrayed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those at the end of Pokemon.
My dog's a person,
animals.
Bro. My dog and my cat are people.
Okay, so that's where this conversation. Now I get it. That makes a little bit more sense. But I put animals on a different tier than humans. Human thought. Meowth is a character. Meowth thinks like a human. He talks like a human. He acts like a human. He's just a Meowth, though. Like, that's just how.
Only difference is he can talk.
Wait. So Mewtwo is
character. Human thought.
But
Tom and Jerry don't be having human thoughts, bro.
Mew is just an animal?
Yes.
How?
No human thought.
There is human thought to it. It is actively avoiding humans all the time. It knows that humans are bad and stays away from them on purpose.
Birds do that. What you mean, bro?
Birds.
There are plenty of animals that do that.
Birds live by us 100%.
There are plenty of animals that do that, bro.
Mewtwo is mimicking other animals. That way, it can hide amongst the masses. I'm saying there's a lot of
Mewtwo is literally just a mute human, damn near, bro.
How were only some Pokemon characters to you?
Because some Pokemon are put above the threshold of the others.
And so if there's a human being
is one of them
in a show that doesn't talk or act or do anything,
Pikachu's an animal companion, bro.
Name another Pokemon that jumps out the Pokeball like that. That nigga, you can't even get the Pokeball on him. It don't work.
That's true.
And I don't see
I know dogs that don't
like
go in cages, bro.
He don't
some dogs don't go in cages.
All dogs can go in cages.
A lot of dogs. Yeah, Pikachu can go in a Pokeball, but Ash don't want to make him because he don't like doing it. Yes, he can.
He hop out that bitch every time. You can't do nothing about it. He's opening doors.
And animals are I don't know, bro. I feel like I could count because like if you say Tom and Jerry are characters, they operate in the most like basic fucking. There's down to a cat chasing a rat.
Yeah, it's a cat chasing a rat.
Tom and Jerry have human thoughts, bro. Come on now.
What does Courage do that a normal dog wouldn't do?
A lot.
What, nigga? Surf
Okay.
the web. Like, what are we even talking about here?
I didn't see Pikachu answer a couple questions. I ain't seen no.
That's facts.
I didn't. Pikachu be answering the questions. What about that?
Pikachu is not, bro. Pikachu does not have human thought.
Okay,
I'm
wait.
sorry.
Okay, so Coyote, is that a character?
Coyote,
Wiley.
Yeah, Wile E. Coyote.
for sure,
Is Roadrunner a character?
for sure.
How is
How is
Roadrunner
Roadrunner
a character?
a character?
A character. He does nothing
He does
but run
nothing
and say
but
beep,
run
beep.
and eat.
But he has human thought.
Where?
Like what? Where?
How?
What thoughts?
What the?
That nigga be foot. So wait, so we all know that Wile E. Coyote is a genius, right? We agree on
Yeah,
that.
wait,
I can
wait,
give
wait,
you.
do we agree?
I can give you Wile
do
E.
we agree?
Coyote.
We agree that Wile E. Coyote is a genius.
Yeah.
Genius.
Roadrunner outsmarts him every episode.
That's
Dogs. I've seen a dog outsmart a human 1,000 times. No, I could use the
Every
same
single time the
Roadrunner
Roadrunner beats him, bro.
Yes,
Because he's
because-
smarter.
You're talking about
Because
emotions.
of-
That's intelligence,
Like
bro.
animal instinct.
Yeah,
Like,
you talk about
And he just
emotions.
runs away. Like what thought is popping up in his head?
I've seen
Explain to
real
me.
coyotes.
Explain to me.
Real coyotes can't catch bunnies all the time.
like this is
that,
just.
that does not matter.
Wile
That
E.
is a-
Coyote can operate explosive. That nigga builds bombs,
and
nigga.
Roadrunner
And
does
Roadrunner
nothing but
stays
run.
away from that nigga.
That
He
nigga
just
runs.
animal instinct.
That
just
nigga has
running.
tricked him multiple times into falling
Okay,
into
bro.
his own trust.
I dare you to go outside and catch a bird with your fucking hands, bro. Go outside and catch a bird.
Like,
You're a genius compared to that bird, bro. But if it could beat you in a race, then I guess it's a person now. Like,
if
No,
it,
no,
nigga,
Wiley-
if
Wiley
if
Coyote,
that
no.
bird finds a way to trick me every single time I try to catch
go
it for 40
outside and
seasons,
try to catch
bro,
a bird with your hands, bro.
Bro,
Go
no,
catch a
but there's a
hummingbird
difference
right
between
now.
not catching it and getting outsmarted every single time. There's
He
a
doesn't get
complete
outsmarted.
difference.
He literally just burns him. He literally just burns him
He's
every
gonna be
single
running
time,
through
bro.
his traps illogically. Nigga will paint a hole on the wall, and the nigga will run through the hole. That's not a genius. The nigga
Yeah,
just did
like-
magic.
Yeah.
Like that's completely
Those are
different.
instances too. Like, yes, that happens too.
I'm like the nigga.
That happens too. But there are plenty of times where Roadrunner tricks the coyote because he's smarter than him, bro. He just doesn't talk. But yeah, he's
no, the
still.
coyote just also
faster.
is an idiot.
Like
Well,
Yeah,
he's
for
also
every
a genius,
for
though.
every bit he's a genius, he does dumb shit.
There's also
like,
tons of
fall back
Pokemon.
into his own trap.
There's also tons of Pokemon that throughout the series, like, fuck with people, bro. Like they fuck around. Like they fuck around with people. Like they're like trickster Pokemon. But
I was
they
about to say,
people,
there are
bro.
Pokemon that are like that type of Pokemon. They're
Yeah,
just
like-
trickster Pokemon. Like they are smarter than human.
Okay, but that's their instinct. That's their animal instinct.
Okay, but how are you gonna make that?
that's a
How are you gonna make
bird's
that
animal
distinction for
instinct.
for those Pokemon, but not that distinction for
Roadrunner.
for Roadrunner?
because it's a completely different world, nigga. What you mean?
Niggas be trying to trap all the legendary Pokemon all the time. And the legendary Pokemon hit the 1-2, disappear. Every time into the mist, disappear into the fire, disappear into some wood, turn into a whole different Pokemon. This nigga can run away
And take care of the forest.
This
at the
nigga can
same
run away
time,
real
bro.
fast. This guy's a person, that guy's not. Like, how? How? These niggas will legitimately start a fire. Thousands of Magikarp will start going up a stream. They will just start distracting you. And then they be like, I'm out.
Birds fly west. That doesn't give them human thought. Or my bad, south. Jesus. Birds fly south. That doesn't mean they have human thought.
And-
just like Magikarp go
And
upstream.
the same way Roadrunner just doesn't want to die. He just,
just
this
runs
nigga's
away,
trying
bro.
to kill me? I'm just not going to die. I'm gonna run the road. Like that's all he does.
Bro, and
he
then the
literally does his name 24/7.
Bro,
How
and-
the fuck is he not a Pokemon?
In the Looney Tunes show, where everybody is mega personified, he's an animal. He just runs around, bro. He's
he
not a
doesn't
person.
even
Yeah.
say
I don't
words.
remember him in that.
He meat. He does not even say words.
You don't have to say words to be a character. You just have to have
But-
obvious human thought to be a character.
but
He
I'm
doesn't
saying,
have obvious
doesn't have
human
thought.
thought.
yes, he
thought.
does. Yes, he
Okay.
does.
What?
Yeah. Yes,
what
he does.
Then
thought-
I can
Okay,
I can argue when Ash looks up looks down at Pikachu and starts talking to him, and the nigga looks up and says Pika 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 Pika, and then the nigga's like, yeah, you're right. The nigga just talked to him. Though, is that not human personification with an
Pikachu
animal?
shows more range of emotion than
Roadrunner
Runner does-
ever does.
ever has.
Ever more range of intelligence. I've seen Pikachu stop listening to Ash because Ash ain't making no damn sense. He's like, nigga
Yeah.
telling me to dodge. I'm hitting this nigga with the Iron Tail. It don't matter. I'm whacking this nigga. This nigga's wrong. I'm right.
I've seen him run errands.
I've seen the nigga do it.
At the
The
end
nigga
of the
be
day,
helping,
bro,
The nigga be helping out the
I
doctors.
personally just don't agree that
Pikachu, will you
like
hand me
some
that?
like don't get me wrong, some of those Pokemon do have human thought.
Jinx.
Just like I said, Meowth. No.
What? Not Jinx?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really remember
Jinx is
seeing
the-
Jinx in the show. I just remember the
big
racist one.
blonde.
Yeah. Who did I say? I said Pikachu. Or no, I said Meowth.
Mr. Mom.
Darkrai. Mewtwo. That's all I can come up with off the top of my head.
Abracadabra.
No.
Alakazam?
No. What? No.
He literally
Stands on 2 feet, bro.
he
What?
controls niggas' minds. He can outwit you instantly.
No, bro.
Outwit
There's a
is-
difference between
I don't know.
instinct and
I can control your mind.
logic
You're
and thought.
human, and I can make you an animal.
I'm like, he's definitely has
it's
come
a power
on.
and an instinct, bro.
Bro, there's no. Because Pikachu in the movies all the time, it'll be like Ash like falls on the floor and he's like fucking like broke his leg or something. Not broke his leg, but like hurt. And he's like, oh, I gotta run the magic stone to the pillar now. So he grabs the magic stone, like runs into the pillar to stop like Lugia from doing whatever, bro. Like he's problem solved. That's not instinct. Like that.
He don't know where this rock is supposed to go. No
Naturally.
random animal is gonna grab this rock and then be like, well, this nigga was headed towards this pedestal. I'm gonna go put it. No, that nigga just
Yeah.
that's
A
human
lot
thinking.
of no.
He starts crying because he starts crying
I'm
because
like, they
when
got
Ash
human
gets hurt,
emotion.
and then
At the end of the day,
it's like I'll save the day for you,
Come on.
Ash.
some of those
Road-
Pokemon are intelligent animals, but that doesn't make them give them human thought. There are dogs and apes and shit like that that are intelligent animals. It's not human thought. They're not using human logistical skills. No. Sorry.
I really hope everybody in
Roadrunner
the
doesn't
comments
use
respects you.
logistical skills.
Wait,
He's
my bad.
fast.
I missed what you said.
Roadrunner doesn't use logistical skills. He's just fast.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna disagree.
The nigga just
I'ma
runs
disagree
through the
on that.
mountain. The nigga
There
paints
is-
a hole.
That
and the
is
nigga just
not
runs through the
logistical
mountain.
skill.
That show, don't get me wrong, that show is loony. You know what I'm saying? Bugs Bunny do shit like that too. You know that
Yes.
that's just things that can
What up,
happen in
dog?
that show. You,
I
you know,
get it.
and
shoot the gun in the
and I think
ground
we can
come out
all
somewhere
agree-
else, shoot the guy in the butt. I've
shit
seen
like
it.
that. And I think we can all agree that Bugs Bunny character, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah. That type of shit. Roadrunner, same way. He just is also fast and can't talk.
No, he
He's
doesn't
just-
show. He doesn't show human thinking. He just be like, "Oh, this nigga set up a trap. Oh, he walked into it. Wow." and then run away. I mean,
Roadrunner, to me, like
it's not
I
like
feel like
he
we can
ever
all
pulls
agree
the
on this.
trigger on this nigga and then reset, like unpulls the trap. It's like no, like the nigga. This nigga ran down into a mountain ravine. I'ma just push a rock. Like it wasn't like the nigga used over forethought. It was big rock, push it down the hill.
Granted, I haven't watched a Roadrunner.
Roadrunner,
Not comic, cartoon in a long ass time.
If
But-
Roadrunner counts as a
yesterday.
character to you, then there's no way Pikachu's not a character.
Nah, I'm sorry.
I'm just like
Love
that just
Pikachu,
doesn't-
but not counting. him as a
Pikachu
character.
has way more human
He
range
has
than Roadrunner.
the
100%.
more screen time than anybody in the show.
I've
Like,
seen
Screen
I've-
time doesn't matter.
I've seen
What?
Pikachu
Yes, it does.
outsmart.
It is
so
an aspect
many
for sure.
niggas
Why would the
in
It
why
is
would
an
you
aspect.
Not, why would you
It's
not
screen
focus
time?
on somebody
Yeah.
that's not a character of the show?
You can have an inanimate object be
Inanimate,
the character
yeah.
of
What?
of your story. You can have like an inanimate object be the character of your story.
No, but I'm saying just because it gets a lot of screen time doesn't make it a character.
But
it
like
is a
if like the
large
story revolves
aspect.
around, you know that movie Rubber where it's the fucking tire that rolls down the street.
That's a character, though.
That's a
I
char-
haven't seen the movie though.
That's a character, and it's because the story revolves around him. The story revolves around Pikachu.
The story revolves around Ash, and
And
Ash
Pikachu.
kicks
Ash
it with
and
Pikachu.
Pikachu. That's they're literally the two guys that stick together the entire
It's
series.
not the
Everybody
guys, bro.
everybody
That's his
else leaves,
pet,
bro.
That's as far as it. That's not.
That's his partner, nigga. He said it was his partner.
Yeah.
He's not my pet. He's not my Pokemon. He is my
I
partner.
don't give a fuck
Nah.
what he says. Angel just said his dog is a human, like, or his pet is a
No.
human.
I
But
didn't say
Pikachu does
that.
not
Pet
have
has a
the same.
personality.
Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
well-
got pet as a person. Like,
Pikachu
People
doesn't
call their
play the
pets
same
best
role
friends
as
and
all
shit
the
like
other
that.
Pokemon. He is definitely above them niggas.
that doesn't make him a character, though. Okay, so is
If,
Appa a
what I'm
character?
s-
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
I disagree. Yeah, I disagree.
How?
How was Appa not
For the same reason that
We had a
Pikachu
whole
isn't.
arc. We had
What?
a whole arc trying to retrieve this nigga.
We had
This
episodes of just
Whoa,
him.
whoa. So Appa never showed any level of human intelligence.
No, see, and this is where y'all are missing out. apes also show level of human intelligence, but they're still animals at the end of the day.
But I'm
Appa
saying-
is intelligent, but he is not a human, bro. He doesn't have human thought, bro.
It doesn't matter. I don't think that's a requirement of a character.
That's
don't-
my that's what I'm saying. That's
No,
why
I
I
don't
feel
think
so.
There's
that's a requirement.
episodes.
But then why is
of
why is
just him.
Rubber, the tire that rolls down the street, a character to you?
Well, first off, I said that off first glimpse. I've never seen the movie. I've only seen like 15 seconds of it. But doesn't the tire make decisions and shit?
Not really. Just
Oh,
rolls
well,
down the street.
yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen the movie, but
But
show. I
Pikachu
don't
makes
know what it is.
decisions.
No, but that's first off, I haven't seen Rubber, but I'm thinking this nigga Rubber be doing shit, but it's just like a human as a tire. I haven't seen it, but fuck was that? Oh, Appa. Appa is an intelligent animal, for sure. Momo is an intelligent animal. There are a lot of intelligent animals. Pabu is an intelligent animal, but those are not. They do not have human thought. No, I highly disagree on that.
If Aang was here, I think he would disagree with you.
Cool. My girlfriend's mom would disagree that the dog isn't a person, but that's just dog lovers think that.
I
Animals
feel
lovers
like
think that.
Even if the show might be bad, Appa could have like his own show. Like he does shit. Like
Appa has his own episodes.
yeah.
Okay.
Like so if Appa
Right.
had his own show, he wouldn't be a character.
Pikachu. Well, they would have to go a little bit deeper in that, I believe.
I feel like Momo is a character. Bro.
Yeah,
You
I'm like
couldn't tell me
that's
nothing.
a character.
That
Like,
nigga got human thought.
Like he does.
that nigga, hey, Momo was like that. Momo really had
disagree.
human thought. He was really thinking about it. Momo,
I would even
Momo
argue-
was plotting.
I would argue that Appa's smarter than Momo, but
Hell no.
I would
Momo is
argue
that nigga. I ain't never seen Momo not come through clutch. I ain't never seen it.
Yeah, I would argue
Momo-
that Appa's smarter than Momo, but
Momo was clutch every single time.
Wait, you don't think like
I don't think-
chimpanzees or dolphins are like people?
no, Angel. I do not believe
They're just a
that
different
dolphins
species
are
of people.
I don't think that chimpanzees and dolphins are people. I'll
Or-
let you know that now.
They're
like-
different species of people.
I don't no. No.
I think my morality with a person doesn't come down to like you being human. I think an
Yeah, I was
alien-
about to say. I guess that just
like an
depends on
alien
your.
is like
that
if an
depends on
alien
your
came here,
description.
you would be like, oh, animal. You're not gonna. Oh, this Nick not human. Just not on my wavelength. You're gonna instantly shit on that nigga.
Like
You're
not
gonna be
a-
like,
like-
this nigga's not a person. He's not a person. He's a thing.
We
Look
are
at him.
we are more intelligent than
I'm not.
chimpanzees and dolphins.
Yeah, but I also can't use sonar. Like I can't use sonar, but a dolphin.
Bro, but there's
Do
also
you
like
that has
there's-
nothing to do with
Hey,
intelligence.
hey, they can read and I can't, nigga. Like what my definition of intelligence is based on what I think I can do. It's not these niggas can do a whole different set of shit. That is like,
Dude, and there's people
like,
I don't know where your bench line is, like, because there are people on the smartest end of the spectrum for humans and the most stupid end of the spectrum of humans, and it's a huge difference, bro. Like, and just to cut it off at a certain point at the dumbest human, like, is the dumbest human the bench line for you?
Is the dumbest human the bench line?
For
Dumb is not the right word to use. I wouldn't say.
most unintelligent human. Like
Yeah.
where do you start to draw the line though? Because I definitely think like there's probably a dog more capable than a human out there somewhere.
Like
but
the most unevolved human. Like
yeah,
Like
are they not a
what would
person?
count-
It's not about evolution. It's about having like at the
That's
end
not-
of the day, you can like there is a line between human thought and an intelligent animal.
No,
Yeah.
no.
We're animals, bro.
We're animals. We're the exact same.
We're just
as
the
them.
most advanced
We're just the
animals
most advanced
that
like,
we know of.
Like,
But human thought and intelligent animal, there is a line there.
no, but
There's
like,
also a line with
like-
dolphins can recognize
like
themselves
a-
in the mirror.
a bird-
They have introspective thoughts.
Yeah,
Cool.
like
So then
a
where's the
bird-
line, bro? You're literally making no point.
Yeah, you're saying humans have this level of intelligence that other animals can't reach, and I'm saying I just don't know. I can't communicate with the animal, so I can't really thoroughly read its intelligence. The last dolphin I saw could have been the smartest thing on earth. But nigga, I will never have a clue because I can't talk to it.
I'm like Pokemon are fictional characters that could easily exceed the intelligence of a human.
And you want to know what the crazy thing is? Some of them have, like Mewtwo, but some of them haven't. Some of them are still on smart dog level. Some of them are still on
Definitely seen
ape
Pikachu
level.
a good
outsmart
amount
Brock.
of like a good amount of Pokemon.
Like
smarter
I've
than-
definitely
a lot of them
seen
humans.
a good amount of Pokemon outsmart some humans.
Bro, I
Yeah.
also think you're like
I
underestimating.
don't think they have
the, like,
human personification.
I think you're
I don't
underestimating the
think-
intelligence
I
of
don't think
animals
human
too.
personification is a definitive like. You can't use that as a definitive term to acknowledge someone as like
So what do you decide? What do you count
A
as
character?
a character?
Somebody who impacts a story a lot.
someone who impacts the
Yeah.
story, someone who is present throughout the story and is also contributes. Isn't just like if I have a goldfish in my story, if my goldfish is just my goldfish, it's not a character. It is my goldfish was there, yes, but he was doing goldfish things. He was not really a part of the story. Momo directly adds to the story. Like
Yeah.
the story would be different without Momo. The story would be different without Appa. The story would be different without even down even down to the Badger Moles. Like the Badger Moles are also something you can learn from. I think it's anything.
So the
where-
Badger Moles are characters too.
the Badger Moles are Toph's teachers. If you want to count them as characters, they had a definitive impact on the story and we're teaching niggas some shit you cannot teach normally.
So
Like,
your
what's it called?
definition of
the
character-
snail in Adventure Time is a character.
So yes, it is. So your
that
definition,
nigga sick.
I agree, but your definition of character is alive and changes the story.
I think
Yeah.
Alive and affects the story at all.
alive affects the story in a significant way. That's it.
To be a character.
It doesn't. Yeah, it's just. It doesn't really matter. I think it's. I don't think like your human level does not matter.
Yeah, I think personification is important to a character.
I
I
don't
don't
think,
think
it is.
so. I don't think you have.
I think there's a lot of
personified to be a
dogs that
character.
play dogs in dog stuff. And
Yeah.
they're-
And they made
fit
dog
their role
movies,
perfect-
bro.
They
Yeah,
fit
I'm
their
like,
role
101
perfectly.
Dalmatians, they ain't do shit but be dogs.
You ain't
I
watch
agree.
Airbud?
I don't think they are.
Airbud
Airbud.
was definitely a character in Airbud, but he was a dog. Like it was. You don't.
But in
have
Airbud, he has. That's the stick of the movie is they gave a dog personification.
What the dog
Well,
could just literally hit
play
the ball
basketball.
into
I-
the hoop.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. Never watched Airbud.
Airbud it's literally a dog that plays basketball, but all it does is like hit the ball into the hoop. Like
Doesn't this nigga be kicking it with them and actually like doing? Don't that
Well-
nigga go to school?
no,
Oh.
Oh, well.
no, he doesn't go to school. No,
I'm thinking of Beethoven.
Yeah,
That's the
Beethoven.
dog that plays
That's the
piano
big-
and goes to school and shit.
That's the big ass. What is it? I can't even think of the breed of that dog anymore. Is
But it goes to school and plays piano and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Airbud. I assumed he went to school if he also played basketball, but never seen Airbud.
No, he was posted.
Never really cared about it.
But I'm saying, like, I don't think you don't have to be a human to be a character. I think you can just.
I don't think you have to be human either. I just
Yeah.
think you have to have personification.
I don't think you have
I
to.
don't
have
think you have to be
personification.
personified to be a character.
Yeah, I think it's and I don't think the levels of I think the levels of
Robots can be
personification is
characters.
just a person.
Robots
having,
can be personified.
like a person having a personality.
But like Terminator.
BMO is personified. Terminator is personified.
100% personified.
Terminator's a cold robot.
Terminator's
No,
personified.
he's personified. He's.
Terminator is
You
played
could-
by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I was about to say, like, he's
what you
an
mean?
actor.
It's literally-
Yeah, it's literally
Yeah,
a
I'm
nigga
like, he's a
pretending to be.
person.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah.
but when we're
He's a
talking about
cold
as
human.
a character,
Like-
though, I mean, we're aside from the way that they look, we're talking about as a character. Like their character is a cold robot.
It's a human who acts cold.
Yeah, I'm like,
You know
he's
what
a
I'm saying?
person.
But he's a robot, bro. Like if we're gonna immerse ourselves into the fucking story.
But what I'm saying is, he's obviously personified.
So if Pikachu was a guy, just a naked man, and just did everything Pikachu does, then that's a character now.
No, okay. What I'm saying about it's literally a person consistently acting like like Terminator is a person doing everything. It's you. If you were said, "Hey Malcolm, I'm a robot." If I say, "Hey guys, I'm a robot," that it doesn't matter. Like I'm still a person. Like It doesn't change shit.
Yeah, Terminator wasn't.
Yeah,
like-
Terminator was a bad
Yeah.
example, but there are
I do-
other
I do
roles like
think
BMO.
Terminator-
Maybe
I feel like
would have been a better example.
Terminator is like a full personification.
Yeah, it's literally
Yeah.
a person.
It's a machine pretending to be a person.
Like he is a character.
Terminator
he's-
and Inspector
when you
Gadget
talk-
or
but when-
Cyborg.
but when you
Terminator's
talk
no
about-
different than Cyborg.
No, but when you talk about
Yeah, you wouldn't say Cyborg's not a person.
Yeah.
well, no, because he is part people. Like like Terminator literally is like literally in the movie. Terminator is not a person. He is a robot.
but he's
So-
a character.
But he's
100%.
very
Exactly.
obviously personified. Like there's absolutely
Yeah.
no
but
type
your,
of question
but your
about that.
benchmark of having a human emotion, he doesn't have that.
Yeah.
That's fair. He doesn't think with like logical human thinking. He thinks with algorithms and computer programs. He's not not actually thinking. He's just getting answers from Google. Like if I'm just sitting there spewing answers from Google all the time, am I alive? Is my Alexa a person? Because my Alexa can give me a logical explanation to my previous statement. Does that make them a person?
So to be fair, also haven't seen Terminator, but I've seen enough of Terminator to know that this nigga is a nigga. Isn't the whole point of the movie is he basically becomes a person at the end?
No, he's
No,
murdering niggas.
what the fuck?
I'm pretty sure he's like
No,
a
murdering
person at the.
niggas.
Isn't it him
murders people,
gaining
bro.
humanity?
He's the Terminator.
Yeah, but doesn't he end up gaining
He's a-
humanity?
he's-
no, he's sent there to
Terminating niggas.
protect a guy, and he protects him throughout the movie.
I'm pretty sure this nigga like cries for her. It's a girl. Isn't he protecting a girl?
Yeah, but that's a guy.
Okay. I know.
I can program a computer to cry. Like I could just call it, bro. Like it's like that.
Like he doesn't
And
have.
he doesn't have
human
anything
thought process.
Like I could just say everything's already predetermined, and that nigga's just
he doesn't have any human thought
dude,
process.
there's
He's a
no
character,
thought-
bro.
Yeah, he's no human thought process. He's all a computer.
I don't know. I can't not call him a character.
Okay,
Like-
what's his name?
Because that's not the definition of
What's
character,
the name
bro.
of the nigga from the Matrix? The
Neo?
the nigga in the
Keanu
suit.
I
Reeves.
think it's Steve,
Neo?
bro.
The Steve.
I want to
all
say
the
Steve.
niggas-
I
wanna
could
say
be
it was
wrong, but I
Adam.
believe.
Like Mr. Adam.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
it's Steve.
The overseer dudes.
Yeah,
I
all
think
the
it's
niggas in the
Steve, bro.
jackets.
I think
Yeah.
it's Steve.
Yeah, those are characters.
How? They're all computer programs.
I know. I agree.
Steve.
Yeah, bro. Like they're people.
No.
They're characters in the movie.
Yeah, they're all characters in the movie. No human action at all. Besides, they're dumping at this nigga. That's it. The only human thing they do is try and kill this nigga. Like
Well,
that's
that's
it.
Smith.
Mr. Smith.
Smith. Yeah.
No human thought processes.
Yeah, no human thought process. All programs, but they're legitimate characters in the show. I just think the call you got to be human to.
Or like have
Be
like
a-
human
I-
emotion, because I
yeah,
think that
I
falls
don't- I
apart a
don't
lot
think
of
that's
time when you
true.
talk about.
I don't
like,
really
robots.
know what the benchmark is, but if you're a human being, like as an actor playing a part, I automatically call you a character.
But it's not about what they look like. It's about the actual reality of the show.
Yeah, I think it comes down to the show, what you're watching, and what you're looking at. I think it comes down to literally the character. Like, do I call?
Well, being a human being.
Wait. Do I call Jake a character? Because all Jake did was protect Finn, and that's what a dog would do.
Okay, I'm not
Well,
arguing
that's-
about
Th-
that.
I'm
I'm not
that's
arguing about
That's
that.
what a dog
That's-
would
No,
do.
no, no, no. I'm not arguing about that.
But I'm
back on
saying
what
he did. That's all a dog would do.
you don't believe that.
I don't ride with
Yeah,
that.
you don't
How?
believe that.
I don't ride with that
But
argument. I don't ride
How?
with that argument.
fuck, you made me lose order. Oh no, I was gonna say I think if at any point it is a human actor playing something else, they're kind of automatically
Yeah, that's what I'm
personified.
saying.
Like that
But
that
let's-
automatically personifies them.
But we gotta operate in the realities of the show, whether they are a character. or
I
not.
definitely think a human said Pikachu. I definitely
Yeah.
like there was a nigga who just
No, what I'm saying is
But
if
it's
it's
an-
live action and you're
actor,
looking at
yeah.
a human playing a robot, or you know what I'm saying, that's
that's
obviously
personified.
personified.
Yeah, but I'm saying for like a cartoon, you don't have to be human to be personified. Like,
yeah, I don't think you have to be human to be personified
like
either.
well, Johnny Test's dog,
Yeah, Dookie is very obviously
Dookie.
personified.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Dookie.
I think Dookie's very obviously
But,
personified.
but I definitely think Pikachu's obviously personified.
yeah,
They're-
I would disagree.
how? How in-
Dookie is more humanistic than Pikachu.
Well, that's
easily.
just because he talks. Like that. That is it.
Well,
Like,
no, it's because you
he
could
literally was a normal dog throughout that show. Besides that, he talked. Like
don't
that.
even think
that
that-
was the
No,
difference. He
no.
wasn't. He wasn't a genius. He was
Basically.
with Johnny
And he
all
drank
the
coffee.
time.
Those
and
are the two things he did.
all he did was
outside of a regular dog was just talking.
to Johnny. Like that's all he did. Like he literally would chase his tail. He would literally run out and try and talk to female dogs. Like it wasn't like he was on
Dookie
nothing
had
but no-
interests. Dookie had
Steak,
opinions.
bro.
Dookie had
Steak was his main
everything,
interest.
bro.
Steak was his interest.
meat.
I want food.
I'm hungry. Like that was his top
Dookie
interest.
liked the video games, bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
the-
Dookie be out here. Dookie is Johnny, bro. Except he just looks like a dog.
Dookie
and
is
Johnny have
definitely
the
a
same.
character.
Yeah, bro.
Like-
What you mean?
Oh no, nobody's saying Doogie isn't a character.
is a character.
Pikachu
Like,
is
like that's what I'm saying. Like when you start really looking at sidekicks for niggas, no, all that Pikachu didn't do was talk. Like
I
that-
agree that,
is
Pikachu
it.
is a character, but I just don't think that it's personification that makes somebody a character.
I agree. I agree with that
Yes,
too. Yeah, I
that-
agree
Yeah,
with
see,
that.
that's fine. Y'all can disagree with that. I believe to be a character, you have to have the
So then what are you?
personification.
You're just an extra? What are you if you're not a character in the show? Like what is Pikachu to the show? He's just a pet? Like I definitely think Pikachu is 100% a character in the show. Like even when they go down the list of niggas,
There's a word I'm
There's a
looking
nigga
for.
for Pikachu's voice. Like Pikachu is there on the list of characters.
Yeah,
Like
it's
look
the
it up.
role that you.
Yeah,
play
I'm
in
looking
the
for
show
the
that makes
word.
you a character. I feel like.
Shit. There's a word that I'm looking for that it would be fuck. I can't think of the word. But it's not a character, it's something very similar. But
Supporting role.
no. That's a human thing.
Extra?
Yeah. No, not an extra.
When you look up main characters of Pokemon, Pikachu pops up.
Okay. But I still don't agree that he's personified.
But it's not personification that makes somebody.
Well, if we're talking about like the definite, like Googling, yeah, that's what it says. But that's also what I agree with. I feel like personification is what would classify a character.
Man, it's
That's-
it's
that's
the
what I
role
think
that
you
you
need.
play in the show.
Yeah.
Like, it's the
What do you guys think the listeners are gonna say?
I think they're gonna 100.
think
it might be
that they're
split.
characters. I don't.
yeah.
Think
I think they're gonna say that they're characters.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna say that
100%.
Pokemon.
I don't think they're gonna look at Pikachu and then be like, "Oh, one of the
That's
most
not a character.
infamous characters of all time, one of the most highest grossing like franchises of all time. Their top guy, not a character.
Yeah.
Like this guy
Is
has
Blue
sold
Eyes
more-
White Dragon a character?
Uh,
In you guys' opinion?
no, because he literally is not. He's never walking around.
Who is that again?
Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's Kiba's top card. It's it's
Yu-Gi-Oh.
literally-
Yu-Gi-Oh.
The silver dragon
Oh,
on Yu-Gi-Oh
yeah.
cards. Yeah, it's like that.
Oh, what about Toothless?
It's not a character.
That's not a
What
character.
about Toothless?
Toothless is
No.
a character.
No.
That's
And I
so
love
crazy,
Toothless.
bro.
I love Toothless. But
Toothless
he's not
is a
character.
character.
Yeah,
Insane.
yeah, it's insane.
What?
Yeah, Toothless would not be a character.
Toothless
He's
has
definitely
shown,
is a
he's
dog.
Shown, he's shown.
No,
he's
he is a
shown
character.
everything.
Toothless is a dog.
He's shown everything.
Toothless, I love Toothless is a dog though. He's a dog.
The willingness to work through adversity, the understanding of no man left behind. There's so much to that.
All you have
There's
to
so
do to
much
be a character
that.
is show character and not be an object.
I was about to say any of Astrid's Dragon. I'm counting all of those as characters.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna disagree. I'm gonna disagree. They're animals, they're dogs. All the dragons are dogs.
They all have.
Not Toothless.
They all have personality.
Toothless has a definitive
Dogs have
personality.
personality.
That 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, they
Dogs
do, but
have
like
personality,
they do,
100%.
but
dogs
like
have personality. But
no,
Both of
that's
mom's
a
dogs are different from each other.
They're characters for sure.
Okay. So you also think that like mom's dogs count as characters in your life?
Not in my life. What?
Why not? What you mean? That would go
They
by your
live with
definition of character.
that they
By your definition, they would
by
be.
your definition of character, they would 100%.
If there was a movie
be
about your life,
character.
they'd be characters in them.
they would be there. You wouldn't just
They play no role in my life.
It's not true.
Oh, okay.
You have strong emotions towards those dogs, and you see them every day, or every day,
Well,
depending on what week if you're
that-
at mom's or dad's house.
that would not be even close to a focus. Pokemon. I mean, Pikachu is like a massive focus in Pokemon.
But okay, so you're not saying all the Pokemon are characters? just ashes, or which ones are and which ones aren't?
I'm saying that
It's based off screen time in your life or in the show.
it's the relativity of it to the show. The show is called Pokemon.
Also, it's like if you're like a main character's Pokemon, because like the background guys walking around, those aren't characters. Those are background
like,
people.
Yeah.
even as a person, like some people aren't characters in shows.
Yeah. So it's, to me, it's also not about like that's another reason why it's not about personification. It's about like
it's
prevalence
the
in the
relativity
episode
that
in
you
the
play in
shows.
the show.
Well,
Because
you
there's
would
tons of
still
people,
be,
but there's not tons of
well,
characters.
they would still be background characters, but yeah,
Yeah, they would still be characters.
yeah, they still be background characters.
like the niggas who guard.
I was
Naruto,
just about to say those
yeah,
two niggas.
Those two niggas are still characters.
Yeah, they're
you
just
don't know
background
their
characters.
names. You couldn't tell two things they did in the war, but like they are characters nonetheless.
Yeah, they're just background characters. They're
But,
worthless characters.
For me to look at them and acknowledge them as characters, but then look at someone like Pikachu, who is actively in every episode. He has a portion where he does human-like things where he'll go off on his own adventure trying to stop something from happening. Maybe he makes a friend along the way. Like he will have a full adventure on his own, and I'm like, yo, there's no way I can look at this nigga and be like, he's not a character because
outside
he's
of
just
instinct,
not human.
outside of his instinct, because if it was instinct, then he'd be going around as like
Just
eating
zapping
shit
niggas.
and zapping
Like,
shit.
yeah, but he's not just going around and fighting niggas. He's going around, what's this? Inquisitive. He's very curious. Like there are portions to his personality that are human-like. I think that you could get personification out of a real life animal. A real life animal can do human-like things all the time. Like I see a lot of people are teaching their like cat how to use the toilet. If I saw a cat like walk into a bathroom, close the door, I hear the shit flush, and then I see the cat come out, I'm be like, damn, that little nigga didn't wash his hands. Like that I'm going to make a human-like joke to this cat. I'm gonna be like,
Bro, or like
damn,
dolphins, bro. Like when you present a mirror to them, they go look at themselves in the mirror and do goofy things in the mirror to make themselves laugh, like blowing bubbles at it and like looking at their belly buttons or like they're under like their
they'll
stomach.
check themselves out. Like
Yeah, like
damn, I'm looking
Complex
clean. What's wrong
social
with this
structures.
flipper? like he's gonna move around his flipper and show like I just think personification is down to like I guess that's all super subjective, like what you consider to be like person-like activity. I definitely think like checking yourself out in the mirror is 100% person activity. That's not, you don't do that and you're not self-conscious. Like nigga looked at himself and said, damn, got a little kelp in my teeth. Like nigga looked at himself and had a genuine like, damn, something wrong with this flipper, bro. It's looking weird. Look at the other one.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna still disagree. I still don't count that
but
as
for
human
no reason
thought.
too. It's just I don't.
No, I don't think you have to have human thought. I think you just have to have conscious thought. I think there's a level of understanding consequences, understanding like it's just like the human condition is something we've put on each other. I don't think anything is like that far from understanding the human condition to a certain degree. I like down to birds. Like birds are ridiculously intelligent. Like the parrots can full on see colors, start talking English to a nigga. But like
Yeah,
I'm never gonna look at the parrot and be like, damn, nigga. Like I'm not gonna be like you are now a person. Even though the nigga can talk, tell me colors, tell me hella shit. I'm not gonna completely acknowledge it as a person, but I definitely think it has person-like qualities.
you just made my point for me.
Yeah, so like if Pikachu has person-like qualities, how does that not make him a character? Like if he's
The same way that you said that you don't acknowledge a bird as a human. Yeah.
I don't acknowledge them as a human, that doesn't make you not a character. Being a human and being a character are not tied hand.
I think you need the human-like thought to be.
But then how is
Up there as a
Terminator that
character.
guy? It's just there's not like
Because
you can't,
Terminator has
Roadrunner is
human-like
not a
thought. from
character.
what
he
I've
doesn't.
seen.
He doesn't have human like thought.
Roadrunner is not a character.
From my understanding, Roadrunner has human-like thought. Granted, haven't watched the episode of Looney
Pokemon
Tunes.
has way more episodes where Pikachu does something way more like a human than Roadrunner. Roadrunner literally doesn't do shit like a human. It just tricks the nigga to fall into his own trap, which is also he's just also a dumb nigga. Like, to be honest, Wile E. Coyote be, I'm gonna set up this TNT right here. I'm gonna try and blow this nigga up for the 1,000,000th time. I'm gonna paint a fake tunnel on this fucking mountain. Hope this nigga don't do no magic again. Like that's
Well,
the same shit.
yes. At this, you got to remember. It is Looney Tunes. Like, niggas are gonna be loony.
Yes.
Elmer Fudd is loony, and that's a nigga.
100%,
But you know what I'm saying?
100%.
At the same time, granted, once again, I've said I do need to watch a Roadrunner cartoon. Y'all might be right. Not sure about Roadrunner in itself. I've definitely watched enough Pokemon to have my opinion on this one. I'm not jacking that.
You know that's
not
fair.
jacking that
You could not believe it. I definitely think Pokemon are
Yeah.
Sure.
like if any animal in any show is considered a character, I would 100% just Pikachu automatically. Pikachu just walks around like a nigga. Like,
Nah, I put Meowth over Pikachu.
hell nah. Just because he talk and walk around with niggas, nah.
Meowth is a nigga. He just happens
Meowth
to
has
look like
more
a Meowth.
characteristics,
Yeah.
I guess.
I think
but
the only more characteristic is that he can speak. I think that
That is
that's
true.
just,
He's
it's,
still more than
that's
me.
it.
I
Because,
think
no, because
Pikachu
that's
is
what
still a
happens, bro. When
character,
Mouth, because
but
Meowth can understand the Pokemon too, so he'll hang around Pikachu and he'll be having full conversations with him, bro.
Yeah, like he
Full
will
conversations.
It's just niggas can't understand what Pikachu is saying, but Pikachu will drop knowledge on niggas. And Pikachu,
Pikachu has brought Meowth to tears with with them communicating, bro.
Like I definitely think down to like I just don't think human intelligence is like the line you should be. I just think it's intelligence, period, on top of like adding to the story and being a vital piece or just somewhere a resounding piece to the story. You like
What
I
about
don't.
Steven's watermelons? I meant to ask this earlier, but I do want to wrap this conversation up. But what about Steven's watermelons?
I don't know who
I
Steven's
wouldn't call
watermelons.
those
I wouldn't call those
characters.
characters.
Okay.
I wouldn't call those characters.
personification doesn't really mean character to me. That's
Well, yeah, no, but what's the difference between Steven's watermelons and
they don't really add to the story for real.
They're just there.
they stopped Malachite?
He could have done that. I don't know.
Without them, the world would be over. They stopped Malachite.
But that was just instinct. We could 100% run on that. Like they were, this nigga's about to end the
But
world.
that's what I'm saying. If that's just instinct, then that would chalk up to the same shit as Pikachu. They think just as much as Pikachu does.
That's
They have
not
their own.
true.
Wait. No, okay, hold on. They have their
Wait.
own civilization.
Yeah, they might be
They,
characters.
yeah, wait. They have their.
They definitely have their own civilization out in the middle of Buffalo.
Yeah,
nowhere.
They
No,
have
you're right.
roles in the society.
No,
Yeah,
no,
they're
yeah.
I'll
characters.
give you
yeah.
that. Yeah, that's
They're
a character.
characters.
Yeah, them
I give you
niggas.
Them niggas are characters.
I think they made watermelon cars, bro. Like them niggas.
Yeah,
We're
no,
just
those are-
mute humans.
Yeah, I'm like those are a group of people. That
Yeah, they're
can't
just
talk.
Steven. If Steven
Yeah.
was a watermelon.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's really
Steven
it.
literally became them niggas.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but he just possessed them. That was a little different, but
That's the same thing.
I mean,
He
but if
became
Steven
that.
possessed
Yeah,
a
I'm like, that was
dog,
a
that
character.
wouldn't, you know what I'm saying?
He became that nigga.
Yeah, I'm like-
if he possessed the dog, then he became that nigga. Like, I'm just saying, like, any damage that watermelon took, Steven felt that. Steven
No, he
was-
didn't. No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He got his whole leg bit off. He was floating there.
No, he didn't.
was
He didn't
sick.
feel it. That's one of the benefits of the watermelon is he doesn't feel them.
He definitely was fucked up.
Yeah, no, that's one of his benefits. He just switches to another watermelon.
He was fucked up, bro.
Emotionally, yeah, because Steven is
Yeah,
an
he was-
emotional
he was
nigga.
just-
Because he was like, "Wow, the watermelon just died." But anyway, what's the
He got
timestamp?
fucked up by that shark. 3:09.
All right, bet. Yeah, we can go ahead and end this out. Thank y'all so much for checking us out. Fun ass episode. This shit was decent. We not gonna pod again for over a week. That shit gonna be crazy. So.
Yo, let us know you think Pokemon.
Oh,
are
for sure. Yeah,
characters or
y'all
not.
gonna do that.
Yeah.
Y'all definitely are already gonna do that.
Follow us on all social media.
Play Sweet Tooth. That shit go crazy.
Play
I would
Sweet
appreciate your
Tooth.
streams. That shit.
Yeah, play Sweet Tooth for sure.
Yes, sir. And we will catch y'all next week. Thank y'all so much. We out. Peace.